Why don't you have a seat right over here and subscribe to Pliskin Plays?
Yeah, I'm basically 53, retired, and stranded in a house right across the street from a golf course and a bunch of farm land and huge acreage little houses where they have like 6, 8 acre kind of thing. About 5 miles,
Sounds peaceful.
yeah, well, I don't have a driver's license, and my wife works, so I'm stranded here quite a bit,
I mean, hey, living in a quiet, sparse place, filled, covered in by acres of land. That sounds great. It's quiet.
Yeah,
Less people, the better.
less people, less carriage to run into.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, there's drawbacks to it, though, big time. Like, okay, so the state took my driver's license away when I was 37 or 38. I forget, whatever. All right, my vision. I have a. I basically have a mutated form of macular degeneration. Heck, what is it called? Macular. What is it? Have you ever heard that? Macular.
Is that the ailment where
It's an old person.
Is that the one where you're essentially getting like tunnel vision that gets tighter and tighter?
Yeah, macular degeneration. Yep. Okay. I have a kind of a weird. That's what they say, but it's not what it actually is for sure. But that's how the doctors tried to explain it to me. So when I forget how old I went in. I used to have to go in to get my eyes checked at the U of M, which is one of the top eye institutes in America or whatever. And I was basically like somebody they would beg me and my family to come in, just keep coming in. You know what I mean? They wanted to study us.
What the heck?
Oh yeah, it affects my mom, my sister, but not my brother. My mom is one of 17, and I'd say 4 at most are affected by it. Yeah, and it's a weird thing too. So I used to, for a handful of years, I had 4 or 5 restrictions on my driver's license. No driving at night, must drive in classes, which I never wore because that made it worse. I could never get glasses. Glasses made me feel like I wasn't in step with my steps. It was weird. I could only drive 45 miles per hour. I could only drive 5-mile radius of my home.
Wow.
Yeah. And they took it away. But what did I do? Oh, I drove until I was like 43. All right. I drove like for another 5 years.
Did you get caught?
No, never got caught.
Awesome. Very good.
Because my eyes weren't that bad, but the way like if I put my head against that thing and says read the top line or whatever, I have a real problem with that. It's the lighting for me. It's so I can, for video games and to TV, I can adjust all that.
I was about to ask you about that. Since we have much more accessibility now in games, it's gaming for you is easier than it's ever been. I assume.
Oh yeah, the colorblind thing has helped me at least 2 or 3 times. I wish I could remember off the top of my head which one. One of them worked awesome. I think it was like Red Dead Redemption 2, I think.
Yeah, possibly a ton of options. It could have also been a Sony first party because Sony's first party games has so much accessibility options, like crazy.
Oh, I checked them out now because it helped me so much on a couple games. I always look for it.
God of War, they've won awards.
Oh, Last of Us, that was one of them. Last of Us 2. The Last of Us 2.
Mm-hmm. Amazing game.
Okay, okay, thank God I remembered this. I just took a screenshot. I'm going to send you this screenshot.
Please.
He's playing right now. When did Red Dead Redemption 2 come out? 2018?
I want to say about, yeah, I think you're about right.
That has to be close.
2018, 19. It was late, late PS4 generation. It never got a PS5 patch. So it's either 18 to 19 for sure.
The only reason I played it was because a bunch of my fantasy football guys were talking about it as fantasy football. And I wasn't even interested in it at all. It wasn't on my radar at all because I just wasn't at that time. I was playing a lot of poker. When I was dealing poker, I was just playing a little sports and Call of Duty. Then I play a lot of poker and work, you know.
Right.
No, but oh, damn it. What were you just talking about?
So you're playing poker, you play Last of Us, you found out I had a ton of accessibility options.
Yeah, that's the accessibility. I don't fucking. Oh goddamn! I'm trying to do too many things at once here. Screenshot.
I mean, that's amazing.
Oh, 2018. We're talking about 2018. All right.
Yes.
Red Dead Redemption 2. I played over 2,000. I'm guessing 2,100 some hours.
Wow.
A lot of that was me literally having it on the screen, not turning off the game, and going outside. One spring, summer, fall that it was out, I was burning stumps and barrels. So I would just run out and burn stumps and barrels and do shit. Come back in, and every 45 minutes I would do that challenge, that multiplayer online challenge, the fishing and the fool's gold.
Right.
I was a god. I could send you off my PS4 100-ish where I won them and just crushed them. People accuse me of cheating. I as a Call of Duty player, at my best, I was like a 1.4567 for a stretch of time. You know.
Not bad.
Now I would suck. Right now I would be a 0.7 at best. After 20 hours of figuring it out.
I mean, these games are getting more and more complex, more systems, faster gameplay, faster reaction times. Like, especially with these younger generations, these kids, very savvy when it comes to min-maxing their characters, their builds. It's getting harder. And
the cheating. And the cheating and stuff.
That's right.
But there's nothing better. And it's only happened to me once in Call of Duty. Somebody said, "Nice aimbots," and I had never heard the word aimbot before. But I was just on fire that night. It was one of those nights, But the Red Dead Redemption 2, oh my God, I played it so much that it was second nature, just kicking ass at everything, Okay, look at how many hours this guy has played on Red Dead Redemption 2.
Alright, give it a look right now.
Learn if I can alter these devices. The ones that temporarily prevent me from returning to the ship after the crash.
You wouldn't believe it unless you saw it.
Somehow, I can restart.
What the hell was
I
that?
swear. If only that were
Let me see.
Oh, it's funny. It's almost perfectly
Oh my god.
10 times more than me.
Oh my god.
No, do the math. We tried to do the math once, just in my head, and my buddy sitting there in our heads, drunk, or whatever.
Jesus Christ.
It's like 11 hours a day for every day, but I'm like, we must have done the math wrong. It's just
Yeah,
insane.
that time frame's too compressed.
Oh, but I'm stalking him.
Oh, I see.
I watch him. He's on all the time. I'll send him a message probably once every 6 months or something, or a little something. And he's just always on there. And I guarantee he's on there with this one old woman from Iowa.
Oh boy, it's one of those cases.
Oh, she
He
is.
dates.
My favorite thing to do was to bring somebody on that they didn't know and have them shoot her horse
Oh,
dead.
that's great.
Her horse's name was Donald.
Is that the name of your friend there? 21 hours? 21,000 hours?
No, it was for Donald Trump.
Oh my fucking god.
She said these words to me. Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson are the only people who do tell the truth.
Oh wow. You gotta be.
So I trolled her so bad without her knowing it. It was the funnest thing ever, man.
Maybe she deserved it. I don't know.
No, she was she was a fucking Karen, man. Oh, she was top notch. She was Karen. They weren't. I don't remember really people calling Karen back even that long ago.
She was a Karen before the Karens.
Yeah. Karen's 5 years old.
She
4 years old.
Predated the Karen.
She might have been the fucking.
The first.
What would
Karen.
they call that? There's a word for it, like a zombie, like the zero is part of it.
Okay.
There's why can't I? You know what I'm talking about.
God damn it. Subject zero.
Subject.
No.
Yeah.
Patient zero.
Subject zero. Patient.
Karen
yeah.
zero. Karen zero. Patient Karen zero. I like it.
Oh fuck.
I love it.
I'm up so late. I'm letting my cat out like 4 hours before, 4 or 5 hours before she's used to.
Yeah, we can definitely call it a night. No issues.
Oh no, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. That was my lead into. Holy shit! I can't believe I got this drunk tonight.
Yeah, it's 2:15 for me, so you know. Pretty late on my end as well.
It's 4:15, but I'm normally up till 3:30, so I'm only 28 minutes past.
Oh, okay.
That's not horrible for me. Oh, I told you about earlier about all those on Returnal, all those people I played with. God, I wish I would have kept that list. It's because I would regularly get caught just doing this, staying up so late that I'm playing with people that are 10 hours difference from me.
Wow. Incredible, man. I mean, yeah, I was playing. I'm sorry?
No, go ahead.
No, like I told you, I was playing with people within this game from India. I played with other people from, Egypt, Russia, Germany.
I had Russia
England.
once. Yep. Germany. I had Germany. England. I had UK a couple times. Yep. Keep going. I never had India. I never had Egypt. But if you keep doing it, like right now, if you die and start over, or you just boom.
That's a cool thing about games that you meet people that you would have never met otherwise.
Yeah.
And it's like direct communication as opposed to like a text message screen or some shit.
Yeah. I played with one guy. I wish I could remember what language he did, but it was something where I had just a few phrases that worked perfect for the game, and he had a few phrases where we were just laughing, and neither one of us know more than like 3 or 4 phrases. I wish I could remember that. Ugh. It was so good.
Man. Was it like Russian, German, French? Australian? No.
Russian actually sounds right for some reason. God, I'm so high right now. I'm so fucked up.
Same.
I wish I could blow into something to see. Oh, and my other favorite one is the Slovakian guy. So we're talking, and I ask him a few questions, you know, blah, blah, blah. He says he's on the Slovakian national basketball team.
Whoa.
And I talked to him, and he told me to go look up some stuff on YouTube, but they don't have the names on their backs, and I couldn't remember his name if you fucking put a gun to my head. And when he said that, I was feeling good at the time, and I went, basketball is my favorite sport. I love it when they dribble up and down the court. Have you ever heard that?
Never.
Fuck, okay, man. Dude, Don Fry, Takayama, and Basketball by Curtis Blow.
Wow. Okay. You gotta check it
So
out.
I sang that. I used to know a lot of the words to that song, and if the song started playing, I probably could remember a lot as I went along, but not all of them. But I went, and this is the beginning. Basketball is my favorite sport. I love it when they dribble up and down the court. It's like an 80s rap song, and he started singing the song word for word, the next phrase or chorus, and I went, "Oh my God, dude! I don't know the next words. How did you know that?" He's like, "It's huge, like in his little circle. That's just a great song." I'm like, "Dude, that's so old. Nobody like my wife might not have ever even heard that unless I played it, you know." And
Right.
she's as old as I am. It's not that big of a song, but apparently he was like, "What?" He acted like it was, I don't know, an old song like Billie Jean from Michael Jackson or Beat It, or, you know, like it was that popular or something.
Yeah, that's like his Seven Nation Army, his We Will Rock You.
Oh, Seven Nation Armies. We just bought that for for the Beat Saber a week ago.
Ooh, very good choice.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I guess I've decided I was going to spend a few bucks just so I didn't have to listen to the same shit they want to fucking play over and over and over that I hate. There's a few songs that I fucking God, oh my God. And if my stepdaughter gets smart with me, I'm going to, you know, we're good. We're good. This
Right.
is just like friendly stuff. We're cool. If she gets smart with me and we do our thing, I'm going to be like, "Hey, keep that up. I'm going to buy them Sweet Child of Mine."
Ooh.
Because she fucking hates that song for some reason. Oh, she hates it. There was this one day she heard it like 3 times, within hours in a weird situation, and I was like, I'd have to ask her, but I know she told me, why do you hate this song so much? And she had a reason, but it was a stupid reason that she hated that song. And I was like,
Wow, that's a classic.
oh yeah.
What the heck? I mean, generation of kids are different, you know.
Oh yeah, she's a Z, Gen
Yeah.
Z, 36 probably,
Yeah, makes sense.
35.
Yeah, man, like what I grew up listening to, I kind of lucked out. My dad was he's a big metalhead, but he had all kinds of sensibilities when it came to taste. So he was bumping Metallica, Iron Maiden, and then
Oh,
the
yeah.
Bee Gees, and then the Bee Gees, and then
What?
and then he was listening to Santana,
Black Sabbath.
Sabbath,
Santana. Oh yeah,
and then the
Santana.
Doors, Zeppelin. He liked, of course, Michael Jackson, Prince, Queen, all the rock, all the funk, all the funk, rock, metal, disco, anything like that he fucked with.
Santana. Yeah, we listen to a lot of
Blues,
that.
he liked some blues-inspired stuff.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
My dad, I don't think so. I know for a fact he likes the grunge stuff. He likes some Nirvana, which I'm surprised about because he was already like up there. He was already like 40, 30s when that came out. But yeah,
Yeah, Nirvana. I like Nirvana.
not really my cup of tea, but I can see why people like it.
Yeah, it was a good age for me in the sense. I think it was mid-20s.
But yeah, I mean, 90s was great for music. 2000s, a lot of my favorite rock bands in the current era came out in that time. Rice Stripes, Black Keys, you know.
I really got into the White Stripes for my age. I really got into the White Stripes.
Yeah, Jack White's.
Be like the squirrel girl. Be like the squirrel. Ow, ow, ow. And one of my favorite songs of all time. I mean, Ball and a Biscuit.
Yep, Ball and Biscuit.
Fucking love that song, man.
3 verses. Yep, 3 choruses. 3 of everything, because, you know, Jack White and his obsession with number 3.
To me, I just feel like he's channeling Stevie Ray Vaughan.
It's great. Like, I love his guitar playing, like his drumming. It's just great. Whether it be White Stripes, Rockin' Tours, or whether his solo project, he's just incredibly creative.
Yeah.
And he just is doing stuff that is just, man, it's wild. Especially his last solo record.
Well, and the fact that it's just 2 of them, you know,
Right.
it's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, we were talking about that. They used to say they were
Brother
sister and brother,
Yep.
but they weren't.
They were married.
They were actually, yeah. That's sneaky. I like that.
Incest. No, I'm kidding.
I like that. No, I like lying to the media. Fuck them. They make up their own shit anyway, so why not lie to them?
Exactly. He just didn't want a Fleetwood Mac effect, you know? That's really what he was trying to avoid.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose. I never thought about that.
Makes sense, you know, focusing on the
Yeah.
music as opposed to anything else, which makes sense. Because if they announced that they were married from the get-go, man, it would have been, oh, White Stripes relationship in peril. These are the news. Like, it just would have been a completely different story, you know. And they
Oh, yeah.
divorced by like the second record, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they divorced like in 2000, 2001. Very early on. But he's so good, man. I also love the Black Keys. It's up there as well. Such a very, very good band.
Black
Black-
Keys.
Yeah, two-piece blues rock band from Ohio.
Okay, just black, and then keys like a house key.
Yes. I'm surprised you haven't heard of them. They're somewhat of a similar sound to the White Stripes, but they take inspiration from the Hill Country Blues. People like Junior Kimbrough, R.L. Burnside, those guys out of Bentonia, Mississippi.
Yeah. Well, I'd have to say since for the last decade-ish, I haven't been turned on to any music besides what my grandson plays for me, and it's all rap. And
Oh boy.
crazy rap. But he does his own shit, and I'm trying to gently push him to, dude, you need to write the songs, get it down, and sell one, get your foot in the door. But he's like, no, I want to keep all my shit. And I just want to say, tell him, he doesn't have the look, you know, and he's white, you know.
I mean,
Whatever.
it's got nothing to do with it. I mean,
But he's a poet. He's a poet. And he doesn't understand that the shit he writes, if handed off to somebody who's seasoned and will push it to the forefront, that will drag you to where you want to be able to keep your own shit. You know, he just doesn't understand. Get the foot in the door. Sell one song. It's good. He just his rapping and
fuck it. Could even be a producer. Could be a writer for other people. If he doesn't want to be an artist, because that's a big ask, you know.
oh yeah, he makes the beat. It's amazing what he can do on his fucking cell phone. It's so fucking amazing. I'm like, you made this? He's like, yeah, all of it. Yeah. Wow. With this app. What? It's just, and his words, he does it kind of like a poet, and he doesn't know it. Bob Dylan style, you know.
Wow. Yeah, you should push him and you know, just have him release his stuff on Spotify or Bandcamp or YouTube or literally anything.
Yeah, but no, my point is he's got something good, but him singing it, he doesn't have the energy or the tone. It comes off flat, you know.
He's got to find the attitude that matches the song that he's making. He's got to serve the song. That's what he's got to do.
He's either got to learn to do that or sell the song and have somebody get his foot in the door so that somebody will teach him how to do that.
Exactly.
You know, that's my point. I think you know, if you want to be head chef in the restaurant, you got to start somewhere. And if it's doing the dishes, you do the fucking dishes.
Exactly.
All right. I'm going to bed, dude.
All right, man. Good talking to you. Yeah, man. Thanks for letting me ask you some
crazy.
questions.
This is crazy night for me, dude.
Yeah, man. I'm glad I could, you know, entertain you, keep you company, talk to you, man. Get to know you.
Yeah, have a good one, man.
Yeah, man.
Later.
Talk to you later.
How do I get out of here? I used to know this Bing Bang Boom, but the PlayStation 5 throws me off sometimes.
What's the big deal about Pliskin Plays? He's no different from any other Twitch streamer. What's even a Pliskin anyhow? Sounds like an infection you get under your dick.